Batman issue 85 sees Catwoman attack Thomas Wayne as in the future, Bruce sits down at Porky's to watch a football game. He starts talking with a man across the bar about the game, introducing himself to the man, whose name is Chuck Brown, Kite Man. He wants to know why Bruce is in Porky's of all places, and Bruce says that he was listening to the game on the radio, but he needed to see it on the big screen to see how it all ended. Chuck thinks that he should have stayed in the car since the game is just about pain and misery all the way down. Bruce toasts to the Gotham Knights and to pain and misery since they needed to make people who they are. Catwoman continues to fight Thomas, breaking his back as he says that she can't be doing this. Later on, Batman and Gotham Girl climb a tower as Gotham Girl asks if Bruce will finally marry Selina. Bruce says that this isn't about him and they are there to talk about what she wants. Bruce knows that Bane used her and now she's free and wants to know how he can help Claire. Claire says that she's fine and Batman should help himself, but Bruce doesn't want help. Making it to the top, Bruce says that everyone thinks they know him but none do, except for Selina, making Claire wonder why he isn't marrying her right now. In the past, Catwoman tells Thomas that he did a good job leaving her with Psycho Pirate and Ventriloquist, since no one can control Wesker apart from Scarface, which luckily Selina has the eye of, which she used to control Wesker. Thomas rushes Wesker, but Bruce smashes him, telling him to stay down. Later, Batman meets with Thomas, asking his father in Arkham the same question he asks his dead parents. Is Thomas proud of him? He knows that people who haven't lost don't know, and they spend the rest of their days trying to fill the silence when they listen for those answers. In the past, Thomas grabs his gun, pointing it at Bruce and saying that no matter what he did, Bruce wouldn't fall, since after all, he is a Wayne, and Waynes rise. Later, Bruce talks with Alfred's grave, and is soon met by Selina as he says that they all miss him terribly. The bat signal goes up, so he battles villains across the city with Catwoman before retreating to a rooftop, talking about the beautiful beach they were on recently. Selina says that they should go get married right now and know Judge Wolfman will be coming out of his bar soon. Bruce races across the rooftops, but Selina soon stops, and Bruce returns to her as she says that she loves him, kissing Bruce. In the past, Thomas calls Bruce a fool since he showed him the uselessness of the mask and the pain it causes, but he still is Batman. Later, Selina and Bruce awaken and realize that they missed Judge Wolfman, but Selina knows that it doesn't matter since they are done and that she doesn't need a judge or a dress or anything to know that they are married. In the past, Bruce tells Thomas that he killed himself with a vow rather than a knife after his parents died, and he lives by that vow, but he's no longer a child and life is a choice, and he chose Selina and happiness and chooses to be Batman as well. Later, Thomas remembers spending time with Martha before returning to reality where he is in Arkham, and Bane comes to see him, picking up the Batman and breaking him over his knee. Thomas tells the captured Bruce that he killed a universe and so many for Bruce and he's still Batman, but he's still his boy, and he asks when Bruce will ever listen to his father. Later, Bruce gives Claire something from Superman, Platinum Kryptonite, which with one touch will give her all of his powers, freeing her from the venom poison and no more losing her life as she uses her powers. Claire wonders why, and Bruce says that she's a good kid and she already knows how to fly. Claire is scared, but Bruce says that he is too, as she takes the kryptonite, using it to regain her powers. Bruce says that he was going to die when they first met, and he thinks it's time to now live a good life. Bruce tells his father that he listened to him and he wants Thomas to understand something. Bruce knocks out his father, saying that he needs him to know that he's not his father now. In the present, Bruce continues to watch the football game with Kite Man. He doesn't think that the Knights could win since the game's quarterback continues to end up on the ground, and it's always the same story. Bruce knows that stories change and so do people, and maybe the quarterback knows how to go down and to get back up, and maybe that's just enough. Selina soon joins them as the game comes to a victorious end for the Gotham Knights. Elsewhere, a group of Joker's thugs learn from the news that Superman is Clark Kent, and soon the Joker arrives, learning of the reveal as well, as one of his men wonder if the rumors of him knowing who Batman is are real, and if he's saving it for something big. He also wonders that if now Superman's identity is out, what's stopping Batman from following suit, and why doesn't Joker use his knowledge of his identity while it still matters? Joker says the thug doesn't understand what it's worth, smashing his head into the barbed wire on the table, and telling the thug a punchline only works once, and if Batman did that, it would be the end, something Joker isn't ready for. However, saying it out loud, Joker figures he is ready for one last battle with Batman, knowing it could be a lot of fun. Batman issue 85 finally ended Tom King's abysmal run on Batman, ending in yet another rushed, incomprehensible issue that yet again posits that Batman can't do anything without Catwoman saving the day and saving everything. Not only that, the book is sandwiched in a scene of Batman watching a football game with Kite Man, with them talking in absolutely on-the-nose dialogue about how the quote-unquote knights keep getting knocked down and how they keep getting back up no matter what. Like, yes, we get it. You're talking about your story and you're doing it in a really pretentious way. We get it. Don't need to do it. But he keeps doing it on and on and on with all this on-the-nose dialogue. Bruce also seems to just give Gotham Girl, a proven killer and insane person, superpowers again just cause she knows how to fly. That's basically the reason he gives in this issue. There is no reason for her to actually have powers again, since she's proven that she shouldn't be trusted with them, and Batman would never trust anyone like her with powers, so don't know why he's doing it again, since doubtful that anyone will actually use this character to any great effect. James Tynion had a few pages at the end of the book that posits a kind of cool Joker story, and Joker wanting to move on to his and Batman's final battle, all thanks really in part to this whole Superman reveal, which is quite interesting, since it'll be interesting to see if Joker actually gets involved in the whole Superman thing. I think that could be very interesting. The issue was yet another waste, but thank God it is all over now. I'm going to give this issue a 1 out of 10.